there.
Hi.
29, turn the computer.
Hi, Hayley.
Hi.
Feeling a bit sleepy today, Harry?
I'm not sleepy, I'm just tired.
Not sleepy, just tired.
Because I have school today and I just got out of ICT class, so.
Fair enough. ICT class is tiring, I always thought.
Especially when nothing is working.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
So all I had to do is use one of my other skills, substitute ICT. And I mean, my other skill is hacking, so I had to hack the source code of all of the program. I made this substitute to like break one of my friends' internet, so not internet but codes to make mine work.
Wow, that's incredible.
I don't have to stay there.
I think it's incredible. Your generation are such naturals with computers. Sorry, Ryan?
Why should you take away annotation?
Because there was some rogue annotating going on. Not allowed.
I didn't notice it.
That's why. But yeah, I think it's incredible how your generation are such naturals with computers. I mean, most of you grow up with, and you've got iPads and all sorts. When I grew up, when I was your age, we had dial-up internet. We had to plug it into the phone line in order. There was no Wi-Fi. There was no. We could do emails, but you'd have to plug in the phone line, and you wouldn't be able to use the telephone.
How old are you? I'm not being trying to be rude, but how old are you?
I'm in my 20s.
Like what? 29? Because that would be near 30s.
I'm not going to say. But I
know to be 29 and 9/8.
Let me guess, about looking at your face, it's around like 28 to 17, between 17 and 28.
Between 17 and 28. I can confirm, Harry, that I am between the ages of 17 and 28. You are correct.
I was wondering if you're just like 47 but looks really young.
I mean, that would be pretty good. I mean, most people want to be 47 and pretty young, don't they? Right, let's get started. We're doing a bit of a revision topic today. So this isn't forging new ground. This is covering a topic that you've done before, you should be a bit confident with, and it's just about making sure there are no gaps in your knowledge, that you're confident and that you can use and write modal words, modal verbs.
What are modal? I've heard them before and they sound really familiar, but I don't remember what they are.
I should have used my computer because I can hack the source span.
Should have, would have, could have. Those are
I could have, because I could have hacked the Zoom application source with Control P.
Harry, Chingia, was that a hand up?
No.
No, it wasn't. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started with a bit of 11 plus vocab. You guys know the drill. Match the word with the definition. Let's see how you do with this load. This little
It's
crop.
awkward, but awkward, but I know.
I know aptitude. I know awkward. I know fatigue. I think. Well, I know flawless. I don't know.
It's awkward, like when you're very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're onto something. Yeah, you're on the right track. You'll know the right definition when you see it, Harry.
I know odor.
Good.
All I have to do is pow, use some awkward words, and be the vocab ninja, and my job is done.
What happened in the world? Legitimately. Actually, I don't know how. I know I do it. I know aptitude.
Is vocab ninja an actual thing?
An actual thing. Well, it's an actual thing in this class. But I may have invented it specifically for you because I thought you guys would enjoy it.
No, it's just like a weird something. No one's invented it because it's really weird and only you can in the world's women's ugliest magazine.
Ryan, are you matching up your vocabulary because you don't have long left?
Oh, vocab ninja is actually already something. I searched vocab ninja on the.
Harry, are you
Yeah.
matching up your vocabulary?
Yeah, some
Focusing.
fatigue.
You're feeling fatigued. Okay, very good.
I'm pretty sure I know what fatigue means because I play Minecraft and there's a potion effect called mining fatigue. So I'm pretty sure I know.
I'm very pleased that Minecraft is expanding your vocabulary. Very pleased. Lots of
Because
people
there's a
like-
potion.
Oh, there's a potion called, yeah. Okay. All right, that's all time up. Okay, who's been quiet so far today? Let's start with Hayley. Hayley, what is altitude?
Distance above sea level.
Very good. It's height above sea level. So it's that distance between sea level and where we are. Let's put another colour on here. Oh no, I don't know.
I also learned the word ravine because of Minecraft.
Yeah, because it's ravines in Minecraft. Yeah, that's why I learned ravines as well.
Exactly. Whoever said video games weren't educational. Awkward. Who can give me awkward? Qingjie.
Me? Oh, come on.
I can't really find the correct one, but I think it's stay in a place longer than necessary because of a reluctance to leave.
I can see why you're thinking that, but it's not quite the right one in this instance. Ryan, can you tell us which one's awkward?
I am the really best person in the world. Having or showing impressive beauty or scale, just like me if I was a girl, but I'm not.
No, I'm afraid that is incorrect.
Yes, I thought it was not.
Causing difficulty, hard to do or deal with.
Let me see. An item coloring height without any impression defects.
Causing.
Wait.
Wait.
Is it causing difficulty hard to do or
Hey.
deal with?
I'm having a lot of shouting out loud and I can't hear what people are saying. I've heard the right. Wait, Ryan, I need somebody to put their hand up and tell me the answer. It has been said already. Harry, please, can you give me the answer now?
Is it causing difficulty hard to do or deal with?
It is. Well done. Causing difficulty, hard to deal with. Something is a bit awkward. Yes, Ryan?
Can I do fatigue?
Yes, you can do fatigue.
Oh,
Yeah, hooray!
I wanted Minecraft to help me in lesson.
Okay, do you know what? Ryan, do you mind giving fatigue to Harry?
The only reason I know fatigue is from Minecraft as well.
Okay, all right. So my two big Minecraft fans are telling me that fatigue is which one?
Feeling
fatigue
or
is-
tiredness, a lack of energy.
Come on, you gotta be
Very
kidding me.
good.
You said it first. It's still
Because
feeling weird.
in mining fatigue, you basically can't mine that hard. It's
Well,
like
no, you
tiredness.
can't mine. It's not you can't mine that hard. You just can't mine.
Yeah, it's like that you have a lack of energy, basically.
So
From the lack of
basically,
energy. Yes.
and mining, you have to mine, right? But if it's fatigue, you can't mine. So it basically means you can't do it.
So it's mining.
You have to be tired.
Honestly, you two should have a TV show or something. You're so funny. Okay, flawless. Can I see Layla?
I know it's
What about any?
No, we're muting. We're muting. We're muting.
I muted.
Who has put their hand up? Jingjia, can you give me flawless, please?
Without any imperfections or defects. Perfect.
Perfect. Yes, so that is a flawless answer. That is completely correct. Thank you very much, Jingjia. Garment. Hayley?
Is it an item of clothing height?
Yes, sorry, the height shouldn't be there. That's a typo. It is an item of clothing. Yes, a garment is an item of clothing. Linger. Leo, could you ever guess what linger means?
A distinctive smell, especially an unpleasant one. Just like
No.
Not quite this one. Jingjia?
Is it stay in a place longer than necessary because of a reluctance to leave?
Yes, that's it. That's lingering. Very good. Linger. Okay, majestic. Something is majestic. Ryan? Oh, I'll unmute you. Majestic.
I know what majestic is.
Mm-hmm.
It's having or showing impressive beauty.
Excellent. So we
I'm the
call
best person in the universe. You
So-
can't say no.
so we call something like a mountain range majestic. Majestic is similar to the word majesty is the noun and majestic is the adjective. And of course, you say to kings and queens, you know, your majesty, to suggest that their impressiveness and how grand and impressive they are. But you could talk about the majesty of the mountains and call the mountains majestic. So that's the noun for that adjective, majesty. Very good. Now the last one, Leo, you got this before. Odor.
odor is a terrible smell, just like fresh dog poop that came out the you know what.
Very good. A nasty odor, a foul odor is of course, it's another word for smell. It's a bad smell, just like dog poo.
I know.
Linger, and if you've ever slept in it, that is an odor. Oh, it is an odor. Dog poo is an odor that lingers for a long time on your shoes. If
Why are
you
we
slept in it.
talking about dog poo?
Sorry?
Why are we talking about dog poo? Isn't it a bit disgusting?
Because it's a good example that Leo's given us of an unpleasant.
Oh, yeah, I
odor.
know what odor means because I have read a book about it.
You've read a book about it. Good. Very
Wait.
good. Right. Good work today, guys. Here are your words. Here are your here's your 11 plus vocab for today. See if you can weave any of that into your sentences. I'll be very impressed. And then, of course, you will be
I'm the best.
vocab.
I'm the vocab ninja. Oh, I'm glorifying myself. So now I'm the vocab ninja.
Okay. All
Vocab-
right. And now
vocab
onto a
ninja.
new
That was
Very good. All right, we're on to the new topic for today. We've covered this ground before, so it's a bit of a revision. I'm going to stretch you a bit further. I'm going to have you write in some sentences, and then if you get through, if you get through all of the work, there is a quiz at the end.
Hooray!
These are our modals, our will, would, should, could, may, can, shall, must. These are all modal verbs that indicate different possibilities things. Jingjia, is that hand up?
For the vocab ninja, does like say linger, does if you use like lingered count?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You can use, you can conjugate it, or you could even use the noun form. I don't mind. You can adapt the word as much as you want. If anything, that's even better. It shows you're being flexible with language. So yes, Jingjia, Vocab Ninja can adapt the word however they want. So here are our modal verbs. I've got a really short 2-minute video. Nice refresh.
This one.
We've watched it.
Watch
Before. It's about him with a
have,
tiger
yeah.
or something. Or
No, it's not that one. But you know, you're right. I think we may have watched it before. So there's no point doing that. But let's move on to your challenges. Okay. So I'm giving you some timed challenges today. Okay. You obviously can't work on the screen all at once. So what I'm doing is I've disabled annotation, and you have to write down the answers on some paper in front of you. There's a strict time limit. Okay. If you finish early, I will give you a bonus task and you get bonus points. Otherwise, you have to work through and then we will go through the answers on the board afterwards. There's 3 slides of exercises, and if you finish them, we've got our quiz. Okay, everyone understand?
Little bit.
Good. Time is starting now.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
On the put these mobile verbs in them order most likely to least likely. Does it have to be start of the sentence because they all have capital letters?
No, you just need to order them.
Okay.
So can you see that can't or won't is going to be at the bottom? They're not likely to happen. If something will happen, then it's very likely to happen. So that's what I want. I want you to write a list from the most likely at the top to the least likely at the bottom. If you're a bit stuck, imagine these words around it. Oops. It might, can, can't, will, something happen. Okay? Yes, Haley?
I finished both the tasks.
Excellent. Can you now write some sentences of your own using all of these?
Yeah, and also, could you do any modal verbs that's not on the list on understand?
Absolutely.
Time's up.
Are we all there?
Mhm.
No, I only did number
Sure.
one. Might, can, can't, will, must, won't. I only did that one.
And also, I might have did my 2 timetable because it says use something, practice your 2 timetables if you want to learn them.
It's the easiest times tables. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Not the task. Okay, right. Let's put these modal words in order. As a class, you're going to tell me the order. All right, and you're going to work it out between yourselves. So, Hayley, what goes at the top?
It's must.
Okay, does anyone have anything different at the top?
I wrote will.
Oh, it will.
Will.
Cynthia?
The second one's must.
Yes, so the top one is will. If something will happen, there's a sense that it definitely will happen. Okay.
Yes, I knew it. I'm going to find myself. I'm the vocab ninja.
So we've got must, Chingjia, it must happen. If something must happen, there's still a possibility that it might not. If I say you must practice your 2 times tables, it doesn't mean you definitely will practice your 2 times tables,
Why?
does it? Do you see that?
Why?
There's still a possibility that you won't do it. Just because you must do something doesn't mean you will do something. So that's why will is at the top, must is at the bottom. What comes next?
Can. Can.
There's can, but there's some, can is neutral. There's something.
Isn't might?
Might.
Yeah.
If something might happen, you might practice your 2 times tables. It's more likely than saying you can practice your 2 times tables, because just because you can do something doesn't mean at all that you're intending to. So that's why it's will. You will practice your 2 times tables. You must practice your 2 times tables. Now there's a possibility that you won't do it. You might practice your 2 times tables. Equally, you might not. And you can. Just because you can practice your 2 times tables doesn't mean that you will. So this is why it's this order. So what comes next? What's at the bottom? What comes next? Hayley.
Can't.
Is it can't then won't?
Can't. Yes. So Hayley and Chingjia and Ryan, I think you all got that. Can't. And then at the bottom, what do we have again? Remind me. Won't. You won't practice. Do we understand how that is all in perfect order from the most of likeliness to happen? If it from very much it won't happen all the way to will and everything in between. Are there any uncertainties around that? Do we all understand this? Yeah? It will happen. It must happen. Might happen. Can happen. Can't happen. Won't happen. Okay? Good. All right, on to the second part of the challenge, when you had to add modal verbs to complete the sentences. It was too dark, so Leo, we something go to the park. What can you put in here?
Wait. It is too dark, so we something.
Hey, Harry, shh, Leo's trying to speak.
It is too dark, so we are going to go to the park.
Okay, think about it. It's too dark, so
Won't.
So Leo, it's too dark. It's one of these. It's too dark, so it's going to be at the bottom end of this arrow. If it's too dark, it's going to be the bottom end.
What?
We can use will only if you're crazy enough to do that.
Okay, well, you're not crazy, and we're saying so.
Won't.
So we know it's negative. So we won't or we can't. It's too dark, so we can't go to the park. You know it's a negative, you know it's one of these because it's too dark. So if it said it's too dark, but you know, we will go to the park anyway, that's different, but it's so, which means it follows that we won't do that thing. Very good. You practice your 2 times tables if you want to learn them. Lena. Lena? Are you able to turn your mic on or type the answer? No? Okay, Harry?
You must practice your 2 times tables if you want to learn them.
Very good. Can't, you must. So we're at the top end of the arrow now, so it's likely to happen, but you must practice them if you want to learn them. If you want to learn them means that it's at this top end. Okay, John speaks Spanish very well. Yeah.
Is it can?
Very good. John can speak Spanish very well. So we're here. And this is in the past tense, so you have to change it into the past tense. When I was younger, I run very fast. Hayley?
Is it I could?
Very good. It's I could run very fast. Well done. So let's move on to a harder exercise now. You've got 5 minutes. There's a few different questions. Scribble down your answers and you're working in front of you. And see if you can get through to the end. Okay, great work, guys. 1.5 minutes to go to finish.
I just finished on the sun or the whole area under the test where it says test.
Brilliant. Okay, so you're nearly done.
So
See if you can all get to that final question now in the last minute.
Okay, I finished the last question. Pretty
You mean
simple.
by
We'll
that
explain it.
explain?
Okay. Okay, we're having silence until the minute's up.
Can I do the one that's Mike and Tom go to the park after school? They explain how the mobile verb changes the meaning of the second sentence. Can I do that one?
Mm-hmm.
That question.
Finished.
Well done, Leo. Brilliant work.
You don't have to shout finish so loud that almost breaks my eardrums.
All right.
That-
shh. 20 seconds to let everyone else finish. You've all got enough time.
Who's
Okay. Doing really well.
just join?
They must have had the wrong link.
They just left.
They just left. I think it was someone who had the wrong, who joined the wrong meeting, is all. I think she was trying to join another class. Okay. All right, everyone.
Wait,
Oh,
I think she joined again. No, she left.
no, she left. All right, I can lock the meeting.
Don't have the meeting. I want to see a random stranger joining. Maybe
It's not
it's
a
someone
random
that
stranger, it's someone trying to join another OEE class. Don't worry, it's not a total stranger. Okay. We'll lock the meeting though. Cool. Okay. Right, let's do the answers. Chingjia, explain how the modal verb changes the meaning's second sentence, please.
Mike and Tom go to the park after school, and Mike and Tom might go to the park after school. So the first one means like they certainly will, but then the second one is like a possibility that they might go to the park and they might not go to the park.
and
Mhm.
it's also past tense and future tense. Right? It's also past tense and also future tense. Mike and Tom go to the park after school. That is past tense.
No, no.
it-
So if it was in the past tense, it would be Mike and Tom went to the park after.
Oh, I'm not smart.
Or perfect tense, have gone to the park after school. Can anyone remind me what the past present would be? Remember, past present.
So it's basically the past after the past.
You could also say they had gone. They had gone, they have gone, or they went. Those are the options in the past tense. That's actually in the present. So Qingji's answer is perfectly correct. It was flawless. So thank you again. The first one, they go to the park. The second one means there's a bit of uncertainty about whether they do go to the park or not. Okay. Which of these contain modal verbs? Jasper,
Oh,
could you pick out one of these that contains, read out one of the sentences that has modal verbs in it, please?
I think is that number 3, Polly read a book because she was bored.
That one doesn't have a modal verb. It's Polly read a book because she was bored. It wasn't Polly might read a book, or Polly can read a book, or Polly could read a book. So there
Oh,
is
it's number 4. I will return the book to the library.
well, we've got will. So yeah, I will return the books to the library. And there's another sentence in there that has a modal verb in. So well done, Jasper. Leo, could you tell me the other one? The other sentence with a modal verb in?
The other sentence is the train will be delayed.
It's one of these.
Oh, the first one, builders must wear hard hats.
Excellent. Well done, Leo. Well done, Jasper. It was these two sentences here. We've got must and we have will. So those are the ones which contain modal verbs. Excellent work. Okay. So now we want to show how the modal verb affects the sentence. Does it in that something is certain or that something is possible? The train will be delayed. Ryan.
Yay, the train will be delayed. Certainly.
Certainty. The train will be delayed.
And then it'll be possibility because there might means maybe.
Very good. There might be rain tomorrow. Qingjia, can you do the next one?
That the next one would be a possibility.
Very good. We could go to the park after school. Doesn't mean we certainly will. And Sunil can cook very well. Hayley?
Is it certainty?
Yes, Sunil can cook very well. Very, very good. Well done, guys. You're doing really, really well with this. And now, in your own words, who can explain to the class what modal verbs are and what they're for? This is a tricky one.
Can I do it? Please.
Yes, you may, Ryan. Give me your best definition.
Okay. A modal verb is they all describe the thing behind it. Will it do it? Might. Basically, it's explaining what, like when. No, not when, but will you do? Will because if you took them out, the train
you can use those words to help you if you need, but you're going really well.
If you went, Mike and Tom go to the park after school, it's a possibility. So it's a possibility. Modal verbs describe, say a possibility
of something happening.
Of something happening. So, well, what in the sentence? Mike and Tom might. That might is a possibility. Might it's also a mobile verb. So it's a possibility. A possibility verb is basically the same as a mobile verb, but a possibility verb is not a thing. So something that describes the possibility is a mobile verb.
Slightly long-winded answer, Ryan, but a good one, and your examples work. Hayley, what were you going to say?
Modal verbs are known as modal auxiliary verbs as well. They include can, will, should, may, and must, and they are used with action verbs to express a command, an obligation, or a possibility.
Yes, all of that is correct. Sounded a tiny bit like it wasn't in your own words and you had learned the definition before, but you are completely correct, Hayley. Very good. Qingjia, what were you going to say?
Mine's like really short. Mine's just like one sentence.
Perfect.
But modal verbs are type of words that describe the time of a verb.
Yeah, or the degree, the possibility of the verb. Possibility of the verb happening. Possibility is a bit of a key word here for these ones. Yeah, you're completely right. All right, I'm really pleased with all three of you. Well done. And really pleased with all of you for your work completing that exercise. I think you're doing really, really well with this one. You've got one more task, and it looks like you're going to finish in time for a lovely big long quiz. So
Quiz, finally!
first, I'm not going to give it up too easily. You have to do a writing task first. So I'm just going to give you 3 minutes. It's not long, guys. It's not long. I'm going to give you 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, on the extra challenge it says can you? You can. See, that's a can isn't movable verb.
Shoot himself out of a cannon. That's what
Yes,
it's doing.
Ginger.
What's that boy doing?
Shooting himself out of a cannon over Arizona, USA.
Over Amazon the river.
Well done, Leo. That's exactly what he's doing. He seems to be firing himself out of a cannon outside a landscape that looks a lot like Arizona, USA. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Use your imagination. It's a bit wild and wacky.
Oh,
yeah.
Or maybe
Are you
just
okay
want
with
to
the task?
Maybe he's gonna shoot himself into a rattlesnake pit.
I mean, write that story, Leo. That sounds great.
Mad and crazy.
Actually, I was going to give you 5 minutes to do this,
But it doesn't matter because we don't care.
because you don't care. All right.
don't care.
Writing.
We just want to do the quiz quicker.
I just want the quiz.
Not if you don't do this well enough. All right, Harry, Ryan, focus. Write your passage. Okay, I want detail. I want adjectives. I want it to be exciting or funny or interesting. Okay.
Do I have to do first person, second person, or third person?
Up to you. A few minutes from now, off you go. You do, however, have to use modal verbs. Show me that you can use
Do
modal.
you have to use a fronted adverbial?
No, you don't have to. You have to use modal verbs, and I would like it to be interesting and detailed.
Good job. Use verbal.
Can it be as short as you want, or could it be as long as you want?
As long and as detailed as you can manage.
Oh yes. So I can do it. So I can do any person, first person, second person. I can do any.
Any.
What is a first person again? What's second person? One second. I'm going to confuse.
First person is I. It happened to me. It might or you could use third person. It happened to him. The boy did this.
Or second person? Can you do second person?
No. Forget about second person. It's hard to write a story or a passage in second person.
But you can do it if you want.
No, use I or use he.
No, I said you can. See,
Running.
modal verb.
Modal verb. Very good. Very good. But you're running out of time.
Oh, I just started. Oh no, I only have a little bit built in.
Okay, and the timer fairy is magicking up some more minutes for you.
The time fairy.
There we go. Magic timer fairy has given you 3 more minutes, so focus.
Time's up.
Time's up. Okay. Any volunteers? to
Me,
read
me,
out?
I'm really good.
No, not me.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hands up if you want to read yours aloud. Qingjia. And Ryan, you go next, but Qingjia first.
The crazy boy is making a flawless mistake. He might break lots and lots of bones. Although I can tell he is doing this because he wants to fly like birds, because his arms are spread out like birds in the sky. This is still very dangerous. He is making an inspiration of a bird. Although it might seem like fun watching someone, this is very dangerous. This is a very dangerous thing that might change your life forever. If you somehow manage to stay alive after the huge crash you caused being fired out, he could feel very fatigued after his long journey across this place. I am giving you advice. You should never ever do this at home.
Brilliant. Well done, Qingjia. Some excellent advice in there, some lovely description of what he's doing. You got fatigued in there. You used might, I think, 3 times. You used could. You showed the possibility about him hurting himself. Very, very good. Well done. Ryan, would you like to go next?
Okay. I was walking along the street. And I was thinking of something to do because I was really bored. And I thought I might as well go in the cannon, shoot myself out. But at the same time, another cannon got shot out. But inside that cannon is a super spacesuit and a super good listening device that's alien technology. That you can hear from anywhere you want. So I might do it, I thought. But after a couple weeks, I thought I will do it because I'm getting too bored. So I went into a cannon and asked my friend to shoot me. I shot. Bam! I was insist. I actually made
Wrapping it up now. Wrapping it up.
At time, I could hear everyone on Earth saying about how is he gonna survive? He might survive. He
might survive.
will survive.
Okay, and last line.
Say I will not survive. Then I came down. And I came down, and with my luck, I landed on the trampoline.
Very good. The end. What a fun improvisational style your story has, almost as if you made it up on the spot. Leo.
Wait, I did make up on the spot.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm being sarcastic. Leo.
This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever written.
Sorry?
This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever written.
Good. I can't wait to hear it.
All right. Drunk boy shoots himself out of a nuclear cannon. He's shot away into a rattlesnake pit with his bottom flight. Can't be comfortable in there.
Oh, Leo, that is inspired. Well done. It reads like some mad news headline. People do ridiculous things like this, and you do see news stories with
I
people
just
doing things
want
like
to say, if the kid fired out of a nuclear cannon, won't the nuclear particles kill him?
Well,
Plus
sort of
the
depends what you
flaming
mean.
rattlesnake pit.
So finally! The moment I've been waiting for this entire 1 hour.
You got there in the end, Leo. You've earned it now. So I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to send
You know it says joinmyquiz.com. At first I thought, at the first time I didn't look at it properly. Every other time I've seen it, but I didn't look at it properly. I thought it said johnnyquiz.com.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to stop the share now, and then I'm going to. Oh, somebody's already popped up, which is brilliant.
Can you type in chat?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. All righty. I've got Haley, I've got Chingia. I'm going to send the link. I'm going to send the link.
What if you don't? You're going to. You might.
I might. I must.
Baba. Yeah. What's the code?
The code is
388310.
Well, 388310.
388.
I send it in the chat.
388310. I've got the code and I've got the link.
Is it 388410?
I don't see the link on the chat.
Oh, sorry, I may have just
come in?
Sorry, I sent it just to Ryan instead of to everyone. Because I don't know why it did that. Sorry.
So very embarrassing. That just happened.
See it.
There we go.
Embarrassing just happened.
So I've got Haley, Chingia, I've got Ryan.
Guess what happened?
I've got Harry.
Guess what happened?
Guess what happened when?
Like just a while ago, I was trying to join like this quizzes for my first time not using a link. The passcode was like 310, but I did 410 and I accidentally joined another live one.
With another class.
I think.
I like making my quizzes myself and then locking everyone else out, so it's just you. Okay, brilliant. We've got everyone ready to start.
Crazy ice dolly.
4, 3,
Crazy eyes.
2, 1.
We got number 1. Stop. Use something. Stop. Yeah, I got it collect, and I'm number 3 for the first time.
So
I felt sick yesterday.
I'm letting you all work at your own pace. There are 20 questions.
I don't get this question. How do you submit the answer?
One of them you type it in.
No, it says I felt sick yesterday. I something eat anything. I can't submit the answer.
So it's either a checkbox, multiple choice, or fill in the blank.
It's a checkbox. It's like a checkbox, but how do you submit it?
You should just be able to tick the box.
I ticked could Amazon, but it's still on the question. I'm staying here for live.
Okay, is anyone else having that problem?
No? Right, I'm the only one who has a problem. Nice.
Sorry, Harry, you may have to just see if there's a submit button or just press it. Leo, did you just raise your hand? No, Haley?
It says for me to try again the quiz.
Okay, do you want to press the link again and try and re-enter it that way?
Why am I the only one having this problem? You know I don't like to be left out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. I can't really see what's going on your screen, so this just skip that question and go past it.
How?
There must be something.
On my screen there's like the picture of the question, tick boxes, street, question number is 20, third place 900, like coins, and that's it.
Maybe you can I don't know. Surely it's timed you out and moved on to the next question. Isn't there a timer?
The timer has gone out, but it's not moving me to the next question.
Okay, Harry, can you try and re-enter the quiz again and start again? Start over. Reattempt. First, Harry. Wait, it says I'm using Harry as a username, but it says this name is already taken. Say Harry1.
Harry 1. How about this? Reattempt. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, go. You have to, I know that. Yes, I'm 7th place. Wasn't submit. This time it have submit this time. So. When I was 5, okay. I sampled.
Harry, reading in your head.
Do you get extra points if you do it quicker?
Yes. So another 30 seconds before the class is up. Some of you have got to the end.
There's 2 Harrys. There's a Harry and a Harry 1.
Yes, that's because his first screen didn't work, so we've got to have 2 Harrys back in. So yes. So yeah, if you ever do have issues, you just have to log back in. Try the link again and give yourself another come on again. Okay, guys, doing really, really well.
I got 3rd place. I'm gonna get 4th place.
Okay, we've got 15 more seconds and then we're finishing.
Oh, come on, I typed it wrong. My typo. It's oh my god. My typo.
That's gotta be a Lamda then.
Okay. And that, I'm afraid.
Hey, I have to do my reattention question.
That, I'm afraid, is our time up. Well done, Chingjia, Haley, and Jasper. Well done, everyone else. Your pass rate was really quite high on those ones. So even though 1 or 2 of you didn't get to the end, I can see how many of the answers you got right, and you had a really high. You're getting them all correct up to that point. So you've all smashed it. Well done. Really, really impressed, everyone. As usual, I'm going to send on the code for your homework quiz. But basically, you have absolutely nailed this topic. I'm really, really proud of all of you. So you could go and demand a treat and say that I deserve it because you've all done really, really well. Yes, Haley?
And you get the code now so we can do it after the lesson.
Sorry, the code's it's not live yet because I wanted to make sure the code hasn't self-generated, I'm afraid. But I will send it over very shortly, I promise. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a lovely week and I will see you all next Monday. Bye.
Bye.
See you on Thursday. See you on Thursday, Leo. And everyone else, see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.